setback to St. Stephen's as the Supreme Court refuses to stay the High Court judgment. 100% weightage will have to be given to CUET this academic year. This is the Common University Entrance Test, or CUET, that we are talking about, and the UGC rules kick in from this year. St. Stephen's had pleaded for an exception since their admission rules do not go in line with the process dictated or mandated by the UGC. So no 15% weightage for non-minority students can be allowed. The Supreme Court clarifies validity of admissions will be subject to final outcome of the petition filed by St. Stephen's. So clearly the top court has intervened in this matter. It refuses to stay the High Court judgment on the issue of admission process into the Delhi University College, St. Stephen's. Meenakshi joining us on the phone line. Yes, Meenakshi, over to you. Take us through the major observations by the top court.
Well, yes, Frida, you see the Supreme Court just a short while back has rejected St. Stephen's plea, which was seeking interim relief from the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has said that it sees no reason to stay at this stage the earlier Delhi High Court direction, asking it to follow the Delhi University's new admission policy that mandates CUET scores for admissions to non-minority community. So that's the important news coming from the Supreme Court, where this will be seen as a shortcoming or a setback for St. Stephen's, because the Supreme Court, by virtue of today's developments and proceedings, has refused to stay the earlier Delhi High Court judgment. 100% weightage will have to be given to CUET for this academic year. And like you rightly mentioned, additionally, the Supreme Court has also clarified that the validity of admissions will be subject to the final outcome of the petition that has been filed by St. Stephen's students.
Right. Thanks very much for joining us, Meenakshi, for breaking down the information.